Peace. This is Spiritual Lifting with V. Let me get your soul swole. Today's subject matter, choices. I'd like to start on this subject matter by talking about the choices that we make in life. These choices that we make in life are simply that, the choices that we make. A lot of times we are in certain positions or duress or stress or different things, and a person will look to find reasons why that are outside of themselves. Things aren't going properly or going right or didn't fall their way. But at the end, any situation or any position that we as people are put in simply breaks down to a choice. We choose our positioning in life. There's nothing that anyone can do and or say to make your life go a way that you didn't want to. Now, I'm not talking about if you're a child and you're not in control of your life, but even then, when you're a child, right, you can always still tell someone, you can always still do something about it. Choices that we make in this life break down to our intentions and intention, which I've talked about before. A lot of times we'll make choices in our life that have to do with our intention and intentions. Sometimes we think that we'll make this choice based on self-gratification. We'll make a choice based on maybe how it's going to get us wealth. It may not be the best for a group of people, the group. It may not even be the best choice for yourself. Sometimes choices are made based on fear. Whatever it is. When you make a choice and whatever that outcome is, remember, it's the choice that you made. You shouldn't be upset about it. You shouldn't be sad about it. You shouldn't be any way but accepting. There was a man, right? He had received a job from a company, and he didn't like the outcome of the job. He was always complaining about the job. He decided to continue to ask for raises. They would never give him more money. And he just was going on and on and on and complained to his manager and supervisor. And the manager and supervisor simply looked at him and said, "Well, you chose to take this job. We interviewed you and you chose to be here. You didn't have to take the job. You could have went and sought employment somewhere else, and we could have interviewed someone else. But the fact is, you chose the job. We didn't choose you because you came in here." And at that point, the man had to quickly realize, wow, you know what? Those guys are right. That man did choose the job. And so the entire time, the person that he was mad at and the person that he should have been complaining about was himself. Because it wasn't them that did it to him. They gave him the stipulations, the conditions under which he had accepted the job. He's the one that accepted it, even knowing that they paid this certain amount of money, and potentially he may not get a raise. They weren't given constantly, not looking at the fine line. He chose that path. What I'm saying is, when we make choices, at the end of it, it's just us, the person at the end. You have the final say in what happens in your life. You have the final say in which direction your life goes. If things aren't going the way you want to, you can always choose to do something different. We as people have to start making better choices. And what I'm saying is, what are we choosing to inspire the youth with, our family members with, our friends with? What are we choosing to put out here, the energy into society? I think sometimes if we would just step up as people and make different choices, right? Choosing to smile, choosing to be friendly, choosing to show some love to people that maybe never have love shown to them. Choosing better morality. I mean, I talk about these things a lot, but really, these are choices that we make. I mean, I've seen it a lot in life. People choosing to wake up frowning and angry. How can you wake up angry and upset when you just had the life breathed back into your lungs? You opened up your eyes, actually. You didn't wake up dead, floating over your body. How can you not be happy and have this love pouring out of your heart? You know, there's a lot of people who choose negativity and evil actions on a daily basis. I mean, it's a choice. But the outcome on your soul, on your energy, on your spirit down the line probably won't be a good one. I'm quite sure of it. You know, how come we don't always choose to take ourselves and put our energy into the universal vibrations and choosing to constantly turn to the Father, the sole creator of the universe, instead of just when it's convenient? What are we choosing to show the youth? How you conduct yourself and how you live your life. Like if your life is not at a good point, that is deemed a good point by yourself, or you know you're at a low point. A great way to inspire people is to turn it around, keep moving forward, keep moving ahead. You don't have to sit at the same positioning all your life. You can choose to go higher and higher, move forward and move forward. I mean, that's the true telltale signs of a champion. Not that they started at the top and ended at the top, but the best champions in the world that have ever existed, the Alis, the Mike Tysons, the Michael Jordans, the Larry Birds, like whoever, the Magic Johnsons, the LeBron Jameses, the Kobe Bryants. I mean, the list goes on. We could go in the track and field, we could all the sports or all the things in life. Hell, what about a Samuel L. Jackson? I mean, go look these people's stories up. Some of these people were addicted and out on the streets. Some of these people were born with nothing. Some of these people, they didn't even have any kind of opportunity. They had to create it for themselves. They were the underdog. But they chose not to stay there. They chose to find some semblance of faith and push themselves to the maximum level to get somewhere higher. That could get them into a position where they could create and inspire a lot more people around them. That's the beautiful thing. A true champion loses in life, but doesn't give up and comes back and wins. That's how you learn how to win. You can't win if you never lost. I look at a lot of times, and especially in these times, a lot of youth giving up, a lot of people giving up on the youth. And that's just crazy. Why would you do that? The problem is that they're not being shown how to choose properly and how to win and how to become a winner and how to become a champion. What are we choosing to give the youth? What are we choosing to give ourselves? What is the energy we're choosing to put out here in the universe? It's got to be better, people. The choices that we make create the bed that we lay in. But again, it's a choice. It's always freedom of choice. What do you want to choose? Do you want to choose to live your life on a lower level? Or are you choosing to live your life at a higher level? Where do you want it to be? Where do you want to go? The choice is yours. I want to simply go to a place that's boundless and take my spirituality higher and higher every day. So that way, I can put forth this energy to you guys. Choose to wake up in the morning and say, I love me. Choose to smile more. Choose to have unconditional love for everyone around you. Choose to have an open heart and open spirit. I think if we begin to choose these things and choose a want for an inspired, better life and put forth this energy out to those around us and ourselves, let it emanate from within. Choose to shed love and light from the universe. Allow the Father to use you as his instrument on a daily basis. I might have been all over the place and a little sporadic with the topic today, but even that was a choice. And the conversation and the way that it went was just a metaphor. You got all kinds of choices. There's too many choices in this world and in this life. And it could go this way one second, go that way another second. Then there could be no choice at all. But that's still a choice. Make up your mind. Choose something. But if you're going to choose something, choose the positive, the love, the light, and helping your fellow human beings. Choose to get these youth going in a direction and into a state of something better than what they're going in right now. We can always make this beautiful choice to do more. We're simply put here to make sure the next one advances. We are simply put here to spread love, joy, and beauty across this planet. Choose self-improvement every day. Choose to walk with an open heart and open spirit. If you have enjoyed this subject matter that I've spoken on today, please feel free to leave a comment. I always enjoy correspondence, and I have no problem corresponding back. Also, if you'd like me to do a part 2 and touch a little deeper on the subject matter and get a little bit more specific, let me know. I have never a problem doing that either. Remember, the children are the future and we are the past. But at one point, we were the future. People, we got to do better. We got to do better with the choices that we're making. Everything can't always be about material in the right now. because we're always constantly living in the future, second by second, millisecond by millisecond, and in the present. So let's make our present and our future choices much better. Because remember, there's always someone smaller, younger, or in need of help that may be watching you, may be influenced by you. But the choices that you make may be shaping the choices that someone else has decided to make. Choose love, peace, harmony. This is Spiritual Lifting with V. Let me get your soul swole. Peace.